Good day, everybody. Welcome to another B video. So yeah, we're back here on Tycoon. This will be my final part of this whole series. So we're gonna go back on our, I guess you go emerald bear, I guess, so to speak. So we're gonna go ahead and just go ahead, look around, finish up, because I do want to know if there's anything else we're saying. Ow, sorry. Now, question is, how I'm taking damage? He's not. I'm questioning. Alright. Okay, never mind. We're out of here. So we were in here. This is one of our spots. We're not going to worry about that here. And we're going to go back, I think, to Dr. Probably not a bad idea. I said I would do that. So I think he's over here. Ah, yes, he is. Now, then we could try to see if we can finish this. Can we finish it? Oh, yes! Finish, huh? Yeah, so let's see, now we got that. It's all repaired. He looks like he's all happy. And the grounding, blah, blah, blah. You can read that if you want. Pause that, everybody says. Thanks for restoring the village, basically. Yeah, hey, no problem, dude. Like, you know, it took me, like, forever. Like, the series already took forever. Alright. Let's go take a look. So, ooh. Oh! Oh, what are these? Okay. So now that I guess we've completed the areas, so it looks like it's a portal. All this time it's been a portal. So what do I do? Oh, you just step on it. Okay. It's like a little portal thing. Oh, if I step on this one, where do I go now? Oh. That's cool. So basically, it's like he's saying, it's like to cut your time off, so you don't have to go run around, have to go figure it all out. And if you want to go, just step on it, and then I think you do, yeah. And that's pretty cool. We got some horses in here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Water port. Whatever it's going to be. What do you mean? Where'd it go? Oh! Oh! Oh. I guess this is our mission. Oh, we need 100,000 for reconstruction. Oh. So this is where it ends, huh? Once we complete this task, I think we're done, aren't we, sir? Yeah. Okay, forgot to go test report on our back. Yes, I just tested it out, sir. It works fine. Everything works really good. So I guess now it's back to grinding for another, like, what? Hour? This is actually cool. Let me look at this hotel. It's really sad in the back. Cool. Yeah. I know. Use the portals. Get you around faster. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. No problem. Once I get this done, I'm done. I think. What is this place? I don't think we've been in this part yet, have we? No. What is this? This is kind of like a little, like, village scene, I guess. Maybe? No. I guess you could come in here. I guess it's like a little seaport. That's actually cool. Yeah. Any goodies for the bee? No. No. Anything else? No. Well, I won't run over to upstairs. Which means it sucks. Okay. Alright, let's finish this. Let's grind out. Try to shrink this video down, like, honestly, down, like, quite a bit. Like, I've spent several hours of, like, editing, trying to figure out what pieces without, like, making it too extensive. But yeah, I want to go back, and I think they said there was one more. 1, 2, yeah, okay, 3, and then they got this little, like, office. Yeah. Okay. How about upstairs? I think I was thinking I was going to say I was going to go upstairs, but I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Let's look. This is almost like a port entrance. Oh, Oh, there's a couple of those here. That's cool. That's neat. And one of these. Totally, yeah, I figured. Not much in it, but this is actually cool. But you can't take any of the food, which sucks. You know, so on and so forth. So, like, yeah, if you try to, like, grab it, you can't. Whatever. We got food. Got an infinite, actually, my infinite cookie, as I call it. That's pretty good. Now, this one should take us to our... yeah, you know. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna finish, I think, here, with some of the bigger grinding. We're gonna go in here, kind of work with it, do some basic mining, try to get some of this stuff here, yeah. Don't want to spend too much time, like, doing this, but these ones actually gave us the more, nothing, like, for money. So we need another 50,000 to grind out on this one here. And I don't know how much like time I want to put into like showing these price reviews. So give me a second. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see what we could do. Like I can just quickly go through this here. Give me a minute. Oh yeah, and if I have to tell you, I can't get back in here. Sorry about that. I actually spent all this time actually going through, trying to figure out anything else I could get more money out of it, so on and so forth. And I kept checking too, seeing if there's any other spots. I just kind of like went through a quick check on all the chests, as you'll see. Just making sure I didn't miss anything, making sure that they were all finished and stuff like that. I found that this map was actually quite fun. As you can see, like it only went up very slowly. So the faster way was actually is it when you kind of like go against like getting extra money from doing other bigger tasks and stuff like that. That's one of the few things I learned. Like down here, you could do this. I did try my hand at killing a few mobs, but being that now I don't have no weapons, it was just kind of like at this point pointless. And saying that I was going to be more or less sniped 5 times faster. Yeah, I felt it was just time to stop. So I didn't get no money out of that. But I did like try to see if I could find some other spots at this point, and see if I could find something else that would kind of count up as my because it is faster to do boss battles, but when you don't have anything and you can't really like get yourself an extra set of weapons, it was actually very, very difficult for me to fully complete this task. So yeah, I kind of went and I checked a lot of times like all my other stuff in my chest and stuff like that. So everything else, and I got some good money there, and actually went and started counting up the money. So I really had to remember all the chests which actually was a little bit of a pain, because if you can't remember, and there was no automatic checking, it just kind of just sits there. Now it will accumulate, obviously, but then again, you better just do like these type of tasks like I'm doing right now, just kind of like punching through it and trying to get like some of the extra money that you can. Kept checking on my chest, let that run through while I went off and got some of my other things like look through. Oh, and scarabs were in the first, so I decided like maybe it's probably best that I went back into there. Kind of do like a little thing there. So we're just kind of just muddle through all this one because like it did take a little bit, and some of them were a little bit of a pain. As you notice a little bit there, it is a little fast, but It does give you some good money. It did help with the total going up towards what we need. So we do need like the 100 there. So that's good. So basically, technically you should jump on them, but you know, whatever way you can, usually to collect them is good. And that goes a long ways because already, like I said, we're at 55,000 emeralds, and we need 100,000 at that point to finish this map. So we're gonna start. See, we're done. So now we're at 65,000, which is good. So I decided to go in here, just kind of like start up a little bit, kind of try to get some more extra money somehow. Not the best. I thought I'd try to pick up some set of bones here. So you generally can wait if you want, but I wasn't gonna really wait. So got my money, just decided to head up, keep going, go back to maybe my transporter there and kind of like figure it out. Wasn't a bother with boss battles, like I said. Since you have no weapons, it's not really any point in any part of that. And I think by the end of the map, usually once you die in the boss battles, it won't come like respawn. Like I keep trying to get like weapons and stuff that I find in that, but yeah, it was kind of like nothing good there. So I'm gonna spend my time just kind of looking around, trying to figure out other things that we could use. At this point, decided to head back and do a little bit more mining. Let's see, but this one the first mines, but it wasn't like the biggest for like point wise and stuff like that. Now your Mesa and also your jungle had better mining for that stuff, so that was kind of one of the few things that I kind of enjoyed. So yeah, and I kept going and just trying to add it up, try to keep all the and of course as you can see, they kind of wasn't really worth it. I tried to do it with cookies. Don't ask why. It was actually really funny. Kind of like if you were kind of like watching over with that. Stuff like that. I would really recommend trying to do that. Stuff like that. Like cookies or whatnot. It's just like I say, a total pointless job to do. And it's not even fast. No more remotely fast. I just kind of like stopped. Picked up a bit of cash I picked up with a couple of kills. Went out. Did my own thing again. We still have that completion to do. So, yeah. Let's see. We're going to finish off here. And, yeah. Go back. Try to bring my bear with me to my next area. Stuff like that. Did some basic collecting. Stuff like that. So, yeah. And, of course, I also spent my time beating up a villager for frustration. He was even part of the game. So the irony of me beating him up with my fist was kind of a way I wasn't getting any more extra money anytime faster. It's too funny. But I will have to say it was well put together for this game. And just really happy with the overall outcome. It was a bit of a series. I did break it down as best as I could for everybody. I'm glad that everybody put on a great comment saying how much they really enjoyed it. And I tried to really kind of get what I could, but again, there was no way I could get wood, so there's no way I could get extra money for doing those types of tasks. And I of course beat up a chicken while I was at it as well. A little bit more of the frustration. I don't know. It doesn't help with your overall stuff. And yeah. And of course, we heard that the monkey will probably be needing some of these soon, so we'll start heading back down. Where am I going? I don't remember that point. So like with everything, I think each of the different areas was actually really nice put together. It was fun. But yeah, so anyways, we're just gonna finish up with this banana quickly. Get some more money in a minute. First again, try to keep parkour over top to get these bananas, which was again a pain in the butt. But you know what? Good money helped out. So yeah. And did get to have a little montage of me just trying to parkour and figure out where I was. So anyways, we'll finish this. Is just a sec. At this point, I also took the liberty of also trying my hand at some of the jungle mining. Of course, I didn't really wait too long, as I wanted to finish and complete. We were, like I said, about 68. So I didn't want to have to. Now I did try my hand at this particular spot. It wasn't like it. There was other ways to get bananas, but I did try my hardest to kind of like get up and kind of try to use some scaffolding, but as seeing as your inventory cannot place anything, which was a bit of a pain. So yeah, I did try for like a little length of time finishing up and trying to jump off that leaf. I thought like if I get up a little higher, like I could maybe like zip around and kind of like hop on top, but that didn't exactly go well. Let's just put it that way. Yes, we knew. Orangutan is hungry. Even trying like to even get the bananas to fall down if you could hit the leaf somehow, but yeah. But after a while, and eventually I just gave up. And I said, well, if I can't find anything else, then, well, that's it, you know? So, went around, collected. But, I mean, if you're really good at, like, parkour and stuff like that, like, it's not worth, like, memories and stuff like that. So, stuff like that, you can still find some decent scratches and things like that. And it's scattered all over the place. By now, I just had to collect one more. And there we go. We were completed. So, yeah. And so, like, again, it came to 78,000. So, I went back, did a little more mining, trying to hurry up and, like I said, try to get, like, this amount a little higher. I tried to figure out, like, what else I was going to do, but I know if you can see, I see, like, there was, like a bit of thing. Yeah. So, I also noticed there was a few other things. Now, the TNT part was not added, like, because when you're going through the mining, after a while, it is actually included in a lot of stuff. So, checked, made sure it was still at 100,000. I didn't know if it was still going to, like, change or anything else. Decided to go and check, see if anything else came new. It didn't seem like anything else was new, so everything was pretty much the same. Stuff like that. I tried to check around and see if I could find, like, some other ways of getting, like, extra spare emeralds and stuff like that. I think by this point, I'm just done trying to figure out how I was going to get a weapon. I knew it was pretty much going to be pointless of me trying to figure that out. So, yeah, I ended up going back to this. Here is just kind of like where I just kind of like grabbed rivers and waited, stuff like that. And I actually see the TNT kind of thing. I think I just kind of figured it out. I didn't know exactly how to kind of get it, but by this point, like, I had like 830, and so I thought, like, I'd probably wait for a little bit, try to get like up into like 90,000 coins and stuff like that or more, and did some basic collecting, stuff like that. Got back on my emerald bear, checked on this, nothing opens. So as you can see, like they're still in there. Like I tried to clip through to like see if I could get in there, but I guess not. I mean, pointless. This was pointless. Try to figure if there's another hole, maybe something else I could get. Nothing. I was kind of like, okay, well, then there. Now I didn't know, like that'd be kind of something to think about is like to get like another switch. Now I did try to see if there's other like hidden kind of like gems or whatever. Didn't see nothing by this point, and I was like, okay, well, you know what, I'm done. And I kind of like dipped off from that, and I decided to get back on my polar bear. And by this point, like another thing started happening is like these bandits was from like one of my previous videos, and what they do is they steal these carts that you have to kind of lasso and stuff like that. So I spent my time on my emerald bear, kind of like, as you can see, kind of parked between the two of them. And as funny as it is, the bear actually gave me a little bit of leverage over that because it actually kept me higher and away from the danger more. So you can see where he was fast enough to lasso around them, and I was able to kind of like punch around them, get them kind of killed one by one slowly, and kind of worked with that as the bear has a higher durability than I did. So I wasn't really so much worried about everything else. And I just wanted to make sure like I could get like off, and you can see by one point, the one was gone, so I just spent the rest of my time kind of like hand punching the rest of them. And then I got my lasso out, kind of like, I lead it, there you can see, it's over here. And lead it, there's over like little spots that you kind of have to go a little slow. It's kind of like, I guess, like some type of an animal, like you have to kind of like leash over. And there's, you go here and you go inside these, this round circle, and this is where technically it gets pushed in, and then eventually everything, and once you unlatch it, it vanishes. Okay, so this one's completed. You go around, find your next one, and then there's like 3 in total. And I spent the rest of, like I said, again, some time punching out some of these bandits and kind of getting them like off of my shoulders. As I didn't want to get sniped and have to kind of like restart a lot of that. Now, as you see, I have my other vehicle. I should have like technically in the long term gotten the emerald bear because the emerald bear was like, I think 30,000. I could have done a lot sooner if I hadn't grabbed it, but I didn't know about the port at this point. So I had to spend the rest of my time getting the rest of my 30,000 to kind of finish up the map. Now you can skip the vehicles if you want to. If you want to go ahead and play this game, like I said, free on Marketplace, go ahead. No problems there. It's just fine. Like now that you know that the game will have its own teleport system eventually, as you progress in the game, you don't actually need them. It's not necessary, and like I said, you could be done, I say, a lot faster with everything. Now these cards are a little bit of a pain. I will be honest, when you're trying to lead them, because the lead will break off sometimes, and then kind of like getting them into the circle and unlatching them to get them done is kind of a little bit of a trick. The bandits were not so much of an issue, as they're not too extreme hard to kind of do. I had to go around and I ended up smacking this guy even though he wasn't really doing too much at this point. Now, you don't necessarily have to, I mean, if you had the sword, it's a lot faster, obviously. Of course, to this with the lead, which is kind of a little silly, but you know what, it worked. I got done. And I went around, I looked around, trying to figure out where it was. Eventually found it, as you can see. And had to bring it up and bring it over to finish the task again. Try to get some more cash. By now, the tasks were getting like a little easier as you're seeing this up, but again, another bandit pulled up, so I had to go again. Go ahead, punch him around as well. Once you get him in the corner, it's a little bit easier. And stuff like that. Now, that's not as easy as you think, because when you're doing it in the arena, it's everything else, because the other one had like Ravagers, and that was a bit of a pain, I'm going to be honest. So, this last area that I did do was not like easy easy task, even though it's a short task, getting the money and stuff like that. But once you're, like I said, once your weapons are done, they're done. But it should be kind of renewed for every biome, honestly. So like if anyone wants to give a shout out to like the creator, maybe that could be fixed for another future game. Yeah, just a thought, food for thought. So yeah, and I went back again. This one, it gave me a bit more. By now, like I said, I had 89. So I thought, like, I'll spend my little bit of time trying to get, like, a little bit more cash. And I decided to use it. By then, I knew how to use the TNT. So, like, it was a little bit more fun. So because there was only one, I kind of was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to use this. And then I kind of sat there and waited for a little bit. Allowed for, like, one to come in, like, kind of the end. And I went over here and, like, exploded them, as you can see. It was a little bit faster. But then actually having to go and, like, punch him with my fists and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was like a fun. It gave me like a little extra coin as well. But once you, like I said, once you hit the 100,000, you can just go straight, and basically that's pretty much the end of your game, stuff like that. So I decided at this point, go to 2, collect, and stuff like that. So by this one, I had 91,138. Run around, just kind of try and figure out, see if anything new was hiding in any of these tunnels. Found out I was led back to this spot. And I didn't see anything like kind of new. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll go figure this out. So I had to wait around for like probably not too long during this point. Trying to figure out, and I was just looking around, and I actually found this chest. It had some goodies, so I decided like to steal up some stuff. So don't mind that. And then by this point too, so I was like, no, there's this little back here, and I'm like, oh, okay, what is this place, you know? And I happened to like go in there, and I just like, oh, okay, whatever, this is really interesting, cool. And then I found out it actually led back to the beginning. Like it was really very interesting. Yeah. So it was like a little like thing, and I just kind of went back and did a little more digging in and stuff like that. By this time though, I didn't realize I had 98,000, so I thought, well, I'm just gonna go and check up some of these chests, stuff like that, and everything else. But within the next few minutes, I didn't know I was going to actually get like a little bit extra. So by this point, he's like eating his bananas. He's cool. He's all chill. He's all like, yeah, okay, I'm all in this place. And I went around, hunted around, checked all these boxes, because I knew that a few of them hadn't been done in like a length of time. And then I just kind of kept going. It was almost like circles, doing all these tasks, because I knew that I needed to get it all finished off, and I needed to get it all like kind of set up and done and stuff like that. I didn't want to have to keep waiting and doing it. And I didn't know, like the whole time I actually could have just taken like a big little roller coaster ride. Actually, that kind of would have been cool. And then I went here again, collected a little bit more cash, stuff like that. And I already had like 500 something coins, so like I mean. It was getting up there quickly. Like I said, they do spawn, but it does take a little bit of time. And now we're at 99,140. And I just needed to get a few more tasks done to get that extra money that we're going to need to kind of like finish and everything else. So it was pretty cool. Stuff like that. So. And now we are back to normal, and we're just going to kind of head back in and stuff like that. So, yeah. And we decided to do this task again, which was again the orangutan. Yeah, he needed more bananas. So I decided, like, I'm going to spend my time. Yeah, I'm going to finish up. I knew this was probably one of my easier tasks. Getting this all done, and getting this money was going to be important enough for me to finish this this whole thing. And once I heard that explosion, I knew like the monkey was going to be wanting to get like more bananas and stuff like that. So I knew that, like, before we would like ask me, I decided like I would get right on the task, be able to get some more like the exercise. So this one, like, kind of like I slowed down a little bit there, just so you can get an idea. In case the other time was just a little bit more faster. So yeah, I liked it. It was fun. I enjoyed, I'm really happy. I actually putting like an end to a few of these, like the few little series I kind of did put together. This is the second one. It's my first one down. This one's the other one. A bit of a sad thing to see it go, because like I did have so much fun trying it out, but I didn't want to put it on one extreme long. Maybe later I could put a big montage of it if you like. If you put a comment, I could maybe do it in like one big mega video for everybody to enjoy. And then maybe you can see the whole video and like kind of like small time lapse and stuff like that. No problems there. So I've just spent my time parkouring on trees, finishing up stuff like that. So, like, again, if you collect these, they get more bananas in them. That one here, and we just needed basically one more banana. And once I found it, we actually will have our 100,000, which was actually really nice ending to like a very, like I said, well put together map. So there we go. By this point, we're done. We have 109,140, and so I decided, yep, we have enough, and I decided to head back. Walked it instead of like taking a transporter, as it was over this little bridge, and I thought I'd give you like one final look over the little map itself. I went a little speedy there for a minute because like I was on like a little. Now I had to figure out where the I put where the rig farm was, so like I had to spend a few minutes like kind of figure it out. But yeah, like it was fun. I got these like the buildings were all put together. That was cool. And just basically you follow the paths and you're pretty good. I think if I remember it was just around the corner. Trying to figure it out. But I did like it. And like it still shows like the completed tasks once they're done. They kind of highlight with like a vibrant stuff like that. And I knew at this point I kind of turned around, so I had to go back the opposite direction. Stuff like that. So yeah, it was a very interesting. And at this point I knew I found it, so I went over, and that's where it was right here. And all I had to do was just jump on down and enjoy the release of my woods. The waterport had now been completed. And now we end up with our happy mayor finally going in, enjoying his time and stuff like that. And by this point, we decided to give our mayor our final goodwill speech for everything. And so I was going to say is, see, I didn't realize at that point that there was actually a sunken plane. But that is the end to your map. Once you get to this point, the map and everything is and I just had to say to this mayor that I was really happy. I was really happy that it helped him out. And I'm happy that I got this map done. And then I hope that I never see him again. But I will just continue just trading with his kin. Happy to do it. And I hope that he himself has a great and fun day. So yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. I had fun. Game was cool and everything. I think it's time for us to part this way and head back to reality. Alrighty. And off we go. Oh, look. It was just like totally really cool and everything else. And everything else. And then I finally got the game complete and the thank you for playing. It just speaks off to, says go to another area if you want. Like, there is no second part, but I guess in some ways the creator was trying to aim for a possibility of a second game feature, and decided I just go for this one because the plane wasn't going to come with me. And as soon as I hit a spot, I think in the ocean is when, like, it kind of hit, like, you know, brings you back to spawn. So I thought, like, I go, yeah, this is pretty cool. This is all cool and stuff like that. And yeah. And then that's just about it. And there we are. And that was it. And then it brings you back to the beginning of the game. There. And I thought like I could actually grab some of the stuff, but at this point I couldn't even grab still nothing on the. That says that sucked. I kept trying it anyways. But yeah, I really did have fun. It was a fun game, and like I said, I implore everybody to try it. And again, the Emerald Tycoon is a really fun game. Will I play it again? Probably in the future. We'll make another part 2. So we gave it Anyway, good game. I did enjoy it. I really had fun. So yeah, link will be here in my comments. I want to thank you all for all those, and I hope you all have yourselves a great day. Cheers!